Hello, my African Americans, my African Europeans, my African Asians, my African youths in diaspora. I've come to you. My name is Monday. Monday, more it means that the gods have woken up. I've come to you with message of goodwill, message of hope, message of restoration. I've come to you appealing and begging that we, youths of Africa, needs your assistance, needs your support, needs your teamship, unity. We need your assistance. We need you all to team up with us in the heartland of Africa so that we can restore Africa. So that we can restore West Africa. The government, the politicians, and those kings, those traditional kings of empires, they have virtually destroyed us, destroyed our land, destroyed everything that contains to the black race. We need to arise. My African Americans, I'm appealing to you. We need your support. First and foremost, I want to clear one notion. The notion that our fathers enslaved your fathers. No, it is not correct. Some of our fathers down there in that Africa, yes, indeed, it is true that they enslaved your fathers. The same people enslaved my own fathers for more than 400 years. My ancestors were enslaved by the same people for more than 400, 500 years. Today's date now I come to is 29th of May, 2021. I bring you greetings. Good day. Remember that notion that it was not everybody that enslaved your fathers. My own parents, my mother, my maternal side, my paternal side was enslaved. My maternal side was made to serve in a shrine for the kings. For hundreds of years they were having children. Children, they select people for human sacrifice that they donate to the kings for their charms and their evil worship. The satanic worship they turn their lands to. I bring you message from altar. From the altar of creation and from the temples of the God, the horoscopic temples of the gods lying waste in West Africa. It's high time for us all to think together and resuscitate, to restore, rebuild those altars and those temples. My brothers, my sisters, that is why I've come to you. Arise. First and foremost, I want to bring to your knowledge that there's an existence of an ancient medieval nation called Nzera, or Nzera, now biblically anglicized as Israel, that existed in present West Africa with headquarters as Ota. Ota is the headquarters of the ancient Nzera. It has so many towns spread around West Africa. Even Egypt was supposed to be part of it. So that is the knowledge that I have brought to you this day. That this ancient Israel has Ota, or Ishiota, or Egbanke Etet, or Egbanke Tretre, or Agbane, or Agoale, depending on the name they call it, as their headquarters, or as their Jericho. No one here Jericho. Iko, gathering, as their Moscow. It has it as their Jericho. It's a nation that existed thousands and thousands of years. It existed, started with Egypt, but silently existed. It was an error that Egypt was created from it. But the landmass, people that were going to create it were the one that created Egypt. We call it Ejikpoto. Ejiyikpoto. That's Egypt. Ejiyikpoto. But English is now anglicized as Egypt. But locally in Ikalang, we call it Eja. That's Jan, Jo. Eja Iyi River. Iyikpoto. Eja Iyikpoto. That is Egypt. In the local, some call it Akpoto, Alikpoto. But it's Ejikpoto. Some now call it Egypt. When we are coming from Akaland, from Akaland to formed the Nzera, some people stayed back there and formed it. And they used the instruments, the creme mortar, the instruments of the gods meant for altar were used to establish Egypt. I'll come there. That is another lesson. The Bible story, there are so many things you people will have to learn. We have to narrate and explain to ourselves the connection between the black race and the whole history of the world. People say the black race have no history. That is a lie. Our histories are written down in songs, in folklores, in tales, in numbers, in signs, symbols. The Bible stories were written in this language of the Nzera. Some call it Hebrew, we call it a cow, whatever I call it, but it was the lingua franca. This language that is presently spoken in a Ika tribe of Nigeria, of West Africa, is spoken by the Ota people, the Banke people. That's their language. That's the language of Nzera. The same language of Egypt, Egypt. The same language of Akan. English, French, Latin is a dialect of it. Indo-European languages are dialect. It has the etymological meanings of all the words you see in Greek, in Latin, Greek, or in French now, or in English. All the Germanic languages are branches from this Nzera language.